Hey, my name is Lisa and I'm a freelance fashion illustrator. In this video I'm going to share some process of me working on some topics for Inktober. If you don't know what Inktober is, it's actually an Instagram challenge which has an official list of topics that artists draw every single day during the month of October, and they should also post them on Instagram. So all the works should be done in ink. That was the initial concept of the challenge, to practice traditional art. But a lot of artists nowadays use digital ink as well, so it's up to you to choose what style and what media to go for. As I realized I should make a video about Inktober process when I was already drawing day 4. This is what I did for day 1, which topic was gargoyle. Then here are also some doodles of day 2 and day 3, scary and bad. These were just very initial ideas that came to my mind and I've decided to illustrate them straight away, not really thinking too much about each of the topic. And here is the process of me drawing day 4, which was a scallop. So the first thing that I thought about when reading this topic was the painting done by Sandro Botticelli, Birth of Venus. So I've decided to interpret it myself in fashion illustration style. So the pose I'm sketching here is the pose of the main character from the painting. Here I'm using black liner in 0.1 thickness, which I always use for the initial outlining. I usually start with the thinnest liner and increase the thickness slowly, so I end up with the thickest liner. I feel that this just gives me more control of the line and of the line weight in particular. Here I'm using a brush pen for Chinese calligraphy, which is amazing because unlike other typical brush pens, it's very, very thin. I guess it's the small size. So yeah, highly recommend it. Then I've decided to add some dark background using ink. For some reason I didn't really want to paint the skin tone in this particular illustration. I don't really know why, so I've decided to light it up in the contrast with the dark background. Then I've decided to take the thinnest liner again and to add some details using very small and thin strokes. So this is what the final illustration for day 4 looks like. For day 5, I've designed this flame-inspired dress, and I also did the hairstyle, which kind of resembles the fire. For some reason I decided to add this weird background, and the initial idea was to show that the fire is kind of shining, and I wanted to show it in the contrast again between the dress and the background, but I completely failed this idea. So I started coloring the dress, illustrating all the strokes, and I decided to keep the bottom line light, so I just let it wide. I should have left it this way because something made me add this horrible background, which I regretted so much later on. I could have cut this part of the video, but I've decided to show it to you and also show how I will try to adjust the situation. Okay, now it looks awful. I tried to add some water, but it made it even worse. But I still wanted to post something on Instagram. So I took a photo, uploaded it on my iPad, and started adjusting it there. So as the main problem was with the background, I didn't touch the body at all, and so I tried to remove the background and added a clean and very small touch for the background using digital ink. So here you can see the difference between what we had in Sketchbook and how I adjusted it on iPad. And I ended up posting this picture on Instagram, and it looked much better than it was in the original photo. So this was all I had for you today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.